I was completely on mute. Okay, let's start over. Hey, Evelyn. It's so good to see you in here. How are you, darling? Hey, Deborah Ann. Hey, little Miss STFU. How are you guys this morning or afternoon? Gosh, look at me. I'm all out of sorts. I thought I'd go live because uh, sometimes Father's Day can be kind of sad. I think about the good memories though, so I'm not depressed or anything. It's just, hey, Rosewater, how are you doing, pretty lady? I just thought I'd go live and just, kind of hang out. If anybody else is bored like I am, you know, come hang out with me. Um, and if anybody wants to take a link and just talk about whatever, I'm completely down with that too. There's nothing at all going on YouTube, like nothing. So I was like, why not go live? I was outside. I had my weed whacker going and I was cutting some old trees down. Those ones that like to fly into your yard and then start growing. Oh, gosh, those are such a pain. And I laid out for a little bit. But it's really hot out, like extremely humid where I am. Oh, that's okay, Deborah Ann. I cooked earlier. I made an early dinner. We just did, spaghetti, but I love to add so much stuff into my spaghetti. I add sausage, onions, garlic, uh, anything, you name it, I add it. Oh, little Miss STFU, I'm so sorry. It's so hard, like when Mother's Day comes around or Father's Day comes around, I just kind of go into loner mode and I don't share a lot, and I don't particularly care. I mean, I love my friends and I know that they're excited for Father's Day and, but it's kind of hard, you know. So I just kind of stay off of Facebook and I don't watch television, so I'm glad I don't see the commercials anymore. Oh, Evelyn, always, always, always. I think you're a beautiful person and I think you're a good person. And I'm so glad that things worked out. That means so much to me. Um, and I'm so glad that you and I are on good terms. Uh, that's what matters the most. Hey, Dory, how are you? Is Winky in here? Did she slip past me? Oh, hey, Winky Whispers. How are you, sweetness? Oh, gosh. Hey, teacher mom. It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm chilling too. It's unbelievably hot outside. I thought, after I got all the trees cut down and some of the shrubs, I thought, well, why not lay out in the sun for a little bit? Well, that lasted for a good 10 to 15 minutes because it was just too much sauce. I couldn't do it. It was too hot and the sun was just blaring. And there's not many clouds out, so it was strictly the sun. And it's hot today. Hey, Andy Cruz Pod Trash. How are you? Oh, gosh. Does anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anything bothering them? Hey, Jeff B. How are you? Not that I'm wanting to turn this into a shit show or anything, but I thought, maybe come live and see if anybody wants to come up and chat. I'm going to put the StreamYards up here just in case. As for the drama, there's certain drama that I am absolutely staying away from. Like the person that I usually like to make fun of, I'm just done with that. Let her carry on with her journey and do whatever she's doing. I'm done with it. It just seems like it's so toxic around here. And um, I really have high hopes that this place can mend and become better. Yeah, Deborah, it's time. I mean, I'm not going to make videos of anyone anymore. I'm just going to come on and chat. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, there's some drama that, I'll probably participate in. I'm not going to lie. I was breaking the silence in here. Did she slip by me too? Where's she at? I don't see her. Wait. Hey, there she is. Hey, BTS, how are you today? We're all like so lost. Trisha went on her vacation and we're just like, what are we going to do? Uh, yeah, like when it comes to the drama, there's so much stuff that I've just stayed away from. It's just not worth it, and it's not worth my mental stability. It's not worth my blood pressure getting out of control. So, you know, I'm sure everyone knows who I'm talking about, and I'm not going to respond anymore. Oh, my favorite lady. How are you, Mac 11 Lynn?
My favorite, Sarah.
Yeah,
That was a really neat video you did with Thunder and Lightning. But they were getting too close for my liking. I'm just sorry.
I couldn't hardly hear you. You're kind of low. I
Can
wonder if
you
it's
hear me? Wait, oh, wait now.
try to say something now.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. It's just a tad bit low.
Well, wait now. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
I'm screaming half across the room. Maybe can you take the cotton balls out of your ears?
I should. I need to.
You got hit with lightning last night, didn't you?
Probably.
Hell, some of that was awful close. Was it cheat or chain?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. Gosh, I couldn't tell. There was just so much lightning coming down, and it lasted for hours. It
Really,
was so
hours. Woo.
scary.
Did you get much rain?
We did. We got a whole lot of rain. It flooded some of my backyard, and it flooded my driveway and my little
Wow. But
yeah.
you got out as a dutiful wife. You got out, and the eve of Father's Day, you get out with your battery operated shop vac and whipped all the water up, didn't you?
No, not at all. I just let nature take
What?
its course.
What? Okay. Well, my God, you don't live where I do.
Well, we
You
have a
know,
creek behind us. So I was kind of worried
was
about
that?
the creek rising. That always
Yeah, like was
scares
it
me.
higher? Was it higher?
It was. I went down there this morning. I like to go and do my daily meditation, and it was raised quite a bit.
Oh, you just go down there and get yourself all riled up and come back up on YouTube and fire up alive, right? Truth be
Hmm.
told, I knew
Hey,
it.
Shauna, it's good to see you. I love you, lady. I hope you're doing well.
Well, happy Father's Day, Mother. Did you hear me?
Yes. My
That's
son, he went with his sister. What they did was they had a big bonfire. He spent the night with her. And then today they went to their father's cemetery
they
and
had a.
paid their respects.
Did they have a bonfire in the rain?
No, it wasn't raining where they was at yesterday. So,
Ah,
yeah. They had
where they?
fun though.
I saw a video. No, this is really off topic. Of bears being invited right into a house, a mother bear and two cubs. And I'm thinking, oh my God, who would let bears in their house, right?
Right?
I mean, they looked really sweet. They look like plush toys. But folks, anybody out there listening, if you think they're really cute, I mean, Mama could get kind of upset, right?
Yeah, that scares me. Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard some horror stories when it comes to
Did
people having bears as pets or exotic animals as
Did
pets.
you
That's
say
scary.
horror stories or
Yeah.
or poor story. I mean, it's close in pronunciation.
Hmm. Well, you know what I meant.
No, I'm teasing you now.
I know you are.
I wanna do something significant. Let's do
Yeah.
something significant, and we can vlog about it every day. I know. Let's all take castor oil and vlog about it every day. Oh, that would be such a shitty topic.
I'd actually like to start vlogging. I think that would be kind of fun.
Like what? A day in the life of Sarah and the next day
Yeah.
in the life of Sarah?
Yeah. The day in the life of Sarah and Brandon, and
Uh-huh.
sometimes Daniel when he's here.
When you want to scream while you're taking them over for drivers.
Yeah. I'm really wanting to vlog the baby being born, but I don't think I want to.
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
I think what I'll do is I'll record it and then,
Yeah.
cut out the certain parts and then make a video out of that. You know what
Oh,
I
come
mean?
on. Some people would have the whole thing on there. What's wrong with you?
Well, yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll put it in my Discord.
No,
I
I'm only
started up a new
joking.
Discord with like special
Did you?
friends. Yeah, third time's a charm.
So, you have a Discord, huh?
I do. I think
Uh,
there's maybe 10 people in there right now. I'm going to keep it kind of small. I'm not going to let it get big like my
oh,
other ones.
there's a polite way of telling me you're not coming back.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
fine.
I'd love to have you there, Matt.
No, I'm not
Are
going.
you on
I might
Discord?
have to get. I have a Discord account, but I spent about 3 minutes in total in two different Discords. And I don't know. It's just, you know, I don't know. I mean, the first one I was in was, that one. You know which one.
Well, the one
And
that I have now, my daughter is in there with me, and it's so
oh,
amazing. I'm so excited.
it's
And
like a family oriented, keep it clean
yeah,
Discord.
and I have a part for YouTube, and then, I just have mm, oh gosh, I don't know how to explain it.
But
I
just a
have like
very
two
general.
separate rooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I
Well,
have
now,
one for all my YouTube friends, and then the other
yeah,
ones.
family.
Uh-huh.
Um, that's nice though. So, is that a picture of you with your dad?
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
my
I was
God.
probably 3 or 4 maybe.
Oh my Lord. Does he have red hair?
No, he had like a sandy blonde hair. The older he got, it got kind of darker.
That's a nice picture.
Thank you. Yeah. Every day or every Sunday when he would come home, he would read the Bible to me and I'd fall asleep. And it's one of those memories you never forget.
Yeah.
And that picture is a special moment. So,
Did he have a good voice for reading?
oh yes.
Did
Yes.
he?
Yeah. He was a preacher and
Oh
he was a
wow.
really good man. Yeah.
Uh,
He was
he's
actually
still
my grandfather, but
uh,
he's basically my dad.
your grandpa. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's the house you're in now. That was theirs before.
Winky whispers, honey, I hope you have a
Uh,
good day.
how's Winky feeling? How are you feeling, Winky? You
Yeah.
take care of
Before
you.
you leave, Winky, how are you feeling, honey?
Oh, she doesn't have internet and touch. That sweet thing put all her health issues aside while she cared for her mom. And when her mom passed, it's like, oh, okay.
Hey,
Look at this.
Smoky P.
He's a father, so I mean, this day is all about him. What are you doing today, Smokey? Something interesting.
Yeah, happy
You can
Father's Day,
you
Smoky
can kick
P.
me off if you can find anybody more interesting. But
No,
seriously,
I love it when you come on panel with
this
me.
is called not dry fishing or eBay. It's compliment fishing, I suppose. So, have you seen any new channels on YouTube?
um,
There's a
Not
clip
really.
channel.
I've been kind of laying low and just
There's a
trying to
couple of
stay away from certain things.
yeah, yeah. There's a couple of clip channels. There's a couple of new ones.
Yeah, there's some that I just particularly do not like that
Mm,
seems
There's
to like to drag Randy and
oh yeah,
Wendy and
yeah.
Oh,
I
I
know.
can't stand that
And then
drama called.
there's one that uses like caricatures while their
Yes,
lips
that's
moving.
Hartley. If
And
anybody has a wrench in here,
my
can
God, that's a funny channel. Tell you.
yes, it's hysterical. Somebody link up Hartley's channel. So if anyone in here is not subscribed to her, you have to be. She
What are
makes
you
the funniest videos.
What are you having for dinner tonight, Miss
W-
Sarah?
Well, I went ahead and we did it simple. I made some spaghetti. So,
Oh, yeah, your husband loves that, right?
yeah, he does. He really does. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do baked spaghetti, but I chopped up in some tomatoes and
Mm,
onions and
that sounds so good.
garlic,
Mm.
and I kind of went all out on that one.
Well, I dare say, do you put mushrooms?
I would, but Brandon doesn't like them.
No. Well,
Yeah,
some
he's such a
people really
weirdo.
don't. Some people, my mother and I used to say, do you know where they grow best? Manure. She'd never eat them. Never.
Oh, Smoky P. That's okay. It's all right, darling. Smoky P had a garage sale, and
Oh.
I
So
told
he
him, I said,
sold his garage then, right? Like a flea market. Like
he
corny.
there was two pictures that stuck out to me, and I said, Smoky P, I will send you money today and pay for the shipping. I want those pictures.
What were the pictures of?
They were really unique. They were black and white, and they were in black frames. They just
Mm,
looked like they were kind of antiquish looking,
wow.
and they
And
looked like they were drawings of something, but they really
wow.
stuck out to me. And I might have a what's that called? I love pictures. I love anything antiques,
Yeah, I do
you know.
too. And I'd even venture off and get like well, you eventually get one, but I'd even get an old. They look like they're hand dipped in gold paint. Well, they're
Oh
supposed to look like
yes.
a frame, because that just kind of antiques them a little bit more. I think. Well, it depends on the picture and depends on the frame.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Now, Dory, why don't you want to eat today? Don't get yourself sick and not eat. That'll
Try to
make you
eat,
feel
Dory.
yucky.
Then you'll be sicker. Oh, look, there's a satellite dish, right? You know what I first used to call satellite dishes? Well, when we first got satellite TV,
Huh.
microwave dishes. Oh
My
my God. My husband felt that there was no hope for me. None. Joe Tech knows it all. Well, he really was kind of like that. And then there was me. I was blonde haired at first. We'll say no more about it. We'll just shut up about that.
You want to
Yeah.
hear something weird about microwaves?
Hmm.
It's the strangest thing. Um, oh my gosh, before
Is
we
this
got the new iPhones,
yeah?
anytime we would use the microwave, I don't know if it's because of the
No. Come
Wi-Fi.
through in your cell phone?
Yeah, it would disrupt
Really?
the cell phone, and it would disrupt any electronic in this house. Like it was
That's
so strange.
That's because of the microchips that are put in you during your childhood vaccinations. Oh, you didn't know that? I've been researching.
Oh gosh, she went down the
Bigger.
rabbit hole, folks.
It's bigger than that. It's bigger than just COVID. Yeah. So that's special. What time is it there? Oh, it's 3:45.
4:45. Yeah.
Oh, it's 5:45. We ate, and
Mm.
the husband wanted pizza,
Ooh.
and the Italian pizza here makes whole wheat crust.
Oh, that sounds
And
so
then they
good.
just load it with cheese. It's kind of like, okay, you can stop now. It weighs about 50 pounds to take in a pizza box, so it's really good.
Oh gosh.
They're
We had
Italian with a Scottish accent.
we had Chicago style pizza
What's
the
that
other
like?
day, and it was
What's that
so
mean?
good.
What does that mean in reference to pizza? Is it a deep
Um
dish?
uh, yeah, kind of. The crust is like a pie. Like a big huge pie crust, I guess. And they put all the meats first, and then let's see, the sauce, and then they put like the circles of provolone on top. and it's kind of layered, and it's so so good.
Okay, since we don't have stores here. Provolone, is that kind of like a bacon, but it's in a roll that you can cut up? It looks like bacon. Provolone.
No.
Okay, I watch cooking channels too. Just something to say, but I had to go
I
back.
need to start watching cooking channels. I really do. I
Well,
need new ideas.
there's some of the this sweet little Italian grandma. I don't think that's what they're called, but she was making well, what the heck was she making? Carbonara. Um,
Ooh.
um, and I thought it was, what'd you call the meat?
Oh,
Was
the cheese was
yeah.
provolone.
Oh, there you go. Who knew? But anyway, there was meat. And it was started with a P, but it was in a
Hmm.
roll. It's very hard to get, and they said in like an edited caption, if you don't can't get that, okay, thanks, Evelyn. I'm so un-Italian. I'm Scottish, but I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
But
don't apologize.
but anyway, it was rolled up, and it kind of looked like it was part of the pig somehow, but it had a lot of meat, some fat, and she cut it off a fairly big slice and cut it in small pieces and cooked up. It looked like bacon.
Like pepperoni?
No, like
Um,
bacon, because they said bacon is a good. It could be I don't know. I forget. And she was speaking more Italian. She's singing Italian while she was cooking. And so her English, her English was endearing. It was really good.
ooh.
Havarti is my favorite cheese. I know what Havarti is.
No, I'm not familiar with that.
It's a kind of a strong cheese, but it's for cheese lovers. It's pancetta. Yes, that's the meat, right?
Janet
And
to save the day.
it's kind of like a rolled part of pork, isn't it? Rolled up. It's hard to get. I mean, unless you're around Italian stores. But anyway, it was really neat, and it looks. But you know what she did? This is the part that blew me away. I mean, she used homemade spaghetti noodles and blah blah. She cooked the bacon, and
Mhm.
then she boiled the spaghetti, and then she drained the spaghetti and poured it over the meat, and then she had mixed up 5 eggs. And she put those in the top, and you don't cook them all the way through because it'll turn out like scrambled eggs.
Ooh.
Yeah, it smells kind of like dirty feet, but the taste is really good. Yeah,
I'm going to
and
have to try that now.
yeah, yeah. It has a very distinct smell. Um,
Hi,
Both places I
Alicia
went to
Ann.
one. That's a pretty name, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a
Is
very
your
pretty name.
daughter have? Does your daughter have baby names picked?
Oh, we have a guest coming up. I will let you know as soon as Dory comes up. Hi, Dory. How are you, hon?
I can't. Just give me a second. Oh, here you are.
How are you, darling?
I'm fine. It's
Yeah,
112 degrees outside.
it's
My
how
air
much?
conditioning, 112.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
So my
God.
air is not working that great. It's probably around 79-ish in here. So I'm a little,
Oh
Uh,
so I don't
God.
gosh,
feel like
that's hot.
eating. I've been
She
on this.
still has clothes on. My God, she's brave. I would have it all ripped off and not be on camera.
You really don't
Like,
want to see me without them.
well, you could just do neck up. We wouldn't know.
You
Oh
Mm,
would.
my
sounds
God,
good.
you look hot.
I
Doesn't she
wanted.
look hot?
I
Give
wanted
her
to.
some ice cube.
I've
Oh,
I've been on this keto diet for I don't know 3 years, and
Ooh,
I've lost quite a lot of weight. But when COVID
congratulations.
when COVID happened, of course,
yeah.
everybody gained weight, everybody.
Oh my God.
And because you couldn't get out as much, and I couldn't get the food I wanted for my keto. So I cheated
Mm-hmm.
a little bit more than I usually did, and all that. So I got stuck. Um,
You get stuck in COVID.
well, I started to lose a bit of weight again when I went back on keto. And And then I got stuck. It's been a long time. I've been on a diet for a long time. And I still have about 35, 40 pounds I want to lose.
Well,
So,
congratulations on doing so well
yeah,
and, and
Absolutely.
that's why I
staying
was,
with it.
yeah. Anyway, so uh, I started doing keto with intermittent fasting. And so, because my weight affects my blood pressure, and also I had some strange thing happen with my feet where they turned purple and swell up. And I concluded a few things. One of them was probably lack of vitamin D. So I started taking the vitamin D. And then the other thing was iodine, because I wasn't using regular salt. I was using that pink sea salt everyone talks about. So then I started taking regular salt in my food.
Hmm.
People do stuff that they think is good for them and it ends up hurting them, you know?
They do have salt substitutes, and then they have that light salt. Have you tried that?
Yeah, I don't go to the store. I just
Yeah.
eat whatever my roommate brings home, whatever
Well,
it is. I don't go outside hardly at all.
can't blame
I
you
went
there.
through some tragedy during COVID, and so I kind of became a little bit more shut in than I would have because of that, you know.
Hmm.
Anyway, so
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, well, almost everyone knows about it, but um,
Yeah.
that.
I live
So
in the
anyway, I wanted
bushes.
to
I do.
show you because COVID really affected a lot of people. But
Oh, it sure did.
far as weight goes, the keto really works because I want to show you when I started the keto, I had I'm 100% positive that the majority of the weight that I had was internal on my organs and in my fatty liver, like they call it non-alcoholic fatty liver disease,
Hmm.
where your liver starts holding fat inside the liver. So, and I knew that because my stomach was way past my boobs and hard as a rock. I looked like I was 8 months pregnant. So I want to show you the difference after 3 years because I did it the hard way, not the easy way. But like now, I don't know if you can let me back up a little bit.
Way to go,
And it
girl.
was way out here. So I
Wow.
know I'm losing where I'm supposed to be losing, and that's what the keto diet does. It's not for
Hmm.
everyone, but if you have a condition like diabetes or fatty, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, that's how you get rid of the fat that's behind your muscles.
Hmm.
'Cause I really don't have much fat.
No, at all. You're
It's
looking really
this
good.
is what I can grab, a couple inches.
You're
So I have
doing
about,
it the healthy way.
well, yeah, as healthy as I can. And
Yeah.
it
Way
really
to go.
I'll be honest, it hasn't been easy because your mind just goes, whoa, forgot what brownies taste like. Wait a minute. No, I remember. I want some. you know, things like that. You go through these things. You have to use really so much willpower. It's just, I can't
Yeah,
even
it's
the
hard.
willpower that I've
Willpower,
had
that's
to,
it.
like, because it's not like I had a food addiction. I
Hmm.
just was able to eat whatever I wanted until I turned 50. And now I'm 65 and I had to start at like 62. I had to start getting serious about it because there's something wrong. It's
Well,
going to affect my
they do
health.
say the older you get, the harder it is to lose the weight.
Right.
That's
I've
not
learned
true.
that recently.
Stop it. So I'm going to go get lipo, but it wouldn't help my organs.
Yeah.
You hear what I'm saying?
That's
I
true. You
I
have to
get
do the
all
slow
the lipo I
process.
want, get all the outer body fat away, get my
Hmm.
skin all cute and everything, but I would still have a dangerous amount of fat stored inside my organs. And that's what people don't even talk about. I don't know why they don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Like, um, I remember when I was young, and had, you have a lot of friends when you're young and you have lots of children
Hmm.
because all the moms tend to group together and do activities together and get together because we don't go out at night. We do stuff during the day. And I remember, I had a couple of friends that felt they were overweight, but I'm like, you have no problem as long as it just stays on your booty and doesn't go to your belly because it's the belly fat you have to worry about. You know what I mean? Like people don't realize that belly fat isn't always belly fat. Sometimes it's your internal organs
Yeah.
developing I never heard anyone
You're
talk.
making you make great strides. Good for you. You're an example for people to follow.
Well,
Absolutely.
I wanted to live a little while longer because my grandchildren are very young,
Yeah.
3 and 1.
Ah,
Like for my
you look like you're reborn again to 30. So hey, you're set good to go.
But at my age, 65, having grandchildren that young, I want to,
I'm not. I'm
it's,
92, and I jog every day.
shut up.
92,
Oh
Mac.
wait, now is it 92? Maybe it's 89. I forget. I
Well, my
might be.
grandfather lived till 95. That was pretty good. So if I can live
Wow.
till 95, I'm, s- that's 30 more years. I could possibly see my,
Yeah.
grandkids,
Mary.
my babies yeah,
Yeah,
graduate.
great grandchildren. Yeah, that would be
Speaking
something.
of grandchildren, Mac, you asked me what my little one's name is going to be.
Yes,
And
I did. The
yeah,
little girl
Brienne has decided to name her Marilyn after her grandmother, which I think is beautiful. And
after your mom or after your.
no,
Yeah.
it's Brienne's boyfriend's grandmother. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
sweet,
and
Marilyn.
I'm really excited. That's a beautiful name. It's
It
an
is.
older name, but it's a beautiful name.
And is there a middle name selected yet?
She hasn't said the middle name just yet.
Shouldn't you
So
promise her to um, um, Randy's grandson? Never too early to promise him off for marriage, right? When
yeah,
does your
so
granddaughter do?
they ruptured her membranes, and she's starting to feel contractions.
Is she in
And
labor?
yeah, she's in the beginning stages of labor. She's dilated. I'm so
Oh my
excited for her.
God.
Yeah, it should be any day now.
How
So,
are you? How are you this calm? I mean, hello.
well, this is the third one. I'm really
Oh,
excited,
pardon me.
honestly. I've got
Yeah.
bags packed, and when she gives me that call, I'll be darting to the hospital. So,
Yeah, they're
I'm
pretty
actually
close, aren't
really
they?
excited.
That's special. Yeah, you want to get her promised off to Randy's grandson,
That's
Elvis.
right.
Elvis.
That's right.
God knows what he will be named, but he should have a lot of good names to choose from. If they just look at his chat, there's
I'm
awful
so
names too.
excited for Randy too.
Yeah,
Randy, oh my gosh, she was glowing. She is so excited to be a grandmother,
you
and
think
I'm
she
so
was going to be
excited for
given
her.
birth?
Huh?
You think she was going to be given birth? Huh? She's so excited. My grandson. Oh my God. Yeah, well, that little boy, one for nothing, he'll have a lot of great influence on him and a lot of
Mhm.
unique words, all before he's one.
I just figured
Yeah.
out how to put a picture on my avatar.
Well, look
Well,
at you.
cool.
Yeah,
I like that. That's satellite, I guess,
yeah.
Yeah,
or
this is my house. It has a
okay.
1970s, what do you call it? Satellite dish.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you know the story about my son, but he's the reason why I moved to Las Vegas, and he's passed now, but he was
Oh,
mentally ill. He had schizoaffective disorder,
yeah.
which
I
combined
remember you
remember,
mentioning
yeah.
that. God
Anyway,
love him.
I had I I had to move from. I was in a small town. There was no help for me there, so I had to move somewhere where there were at least a few hospitals that had inpatient stuff because I had to go out of town to get him any help. And then that created more stress for me and more. Anyway, I ended up moving to Las Vegas because I could afford to buy this house for cash.
Mhm.
For cash, just hand over the dollars. And I got here, and I never dreamed there would be a satellite dish going through the roof of my house. It's actually outside, but the thing is huge. And
Mhm.
and I thought, oh, my son's gonna love this, you know, because then he can have all the radio waves go directly to that satellite dish. Like, you have no idea what it's like to live with schizophrenia if you haven't done it,
I
you know,
bet you she's FBI, if the truth be told.
right? I can
Yeah.
get, I can gather and make a database bigger than
Wow.
anyone in the entire world with this
You know
ancient.
where you can, store it in the
Um,
center of the earth.
I thought the Earth was flat or
Well,
hollow.
yes,
Some
but
say.
there's a
Somebody said it was
hollow,
hollow.
there's a hollow area under the flatness, and then there's more flatness. So,
And then, like, if there's ever lightning here, which rarely, it happens about once every 10 years.
Uh-huh.
I've got a lightning rod.
I was gonna say, I hope it's grounded, but it is, right?
But it's buried deep under the ground in cement on my
Ooh.
patio. I mean, it's
If
right
it's
next to the house.
Sarah,
Yeah.
don't get something like that because I'm afraid you'd go grab it during a lightning storm, and those were bolts coming down
I
directly.
swing around the pole, for sure.
That
Yeah,
those
no,
were
we
more
we
bolts
have
than chains.
spectrum, so
Yeah, like no, I didn't see as much sheet going across the sky as it coming directly down to the ground, girl.
oh gosh, it was so scary. Like it really was. I was shaking the whole time I was out there, but it was just so fascinating to watch. I
Did you
don't know
guys
what it
get
is about.
tornado as
Huh?
well? Did you guys get tornado?
We did, but it passed over this plat, I
Yeah,
guess. I think I can't remember where the damage was, but a few of them touched down in my
it hit
surrounding
whose
area.
trailer? I'm sorry, I had to.
Could you
Who's
imagine though if say lightning hit a trailer, one of those metal trailers? Oh
oh
my
boy.
gosh.
Well,
Could you
that's
imagine?
why you'd want to put rubber boots or rubber on
Mhm.
top of the slabs that the trailer is sitting on, and
Well,
then ground it as well with grounding rods. Because seriously, those things are metal. Ugh,
Oh
well,
gosh.
well,
Yeah,
I always,
especially the older ones. Yeah.
Mm.
I always loved to watch thunderstorms. I used to live in Ottawa, Ontario, and they have lots of
No,
thunderstorms.
I love Ottawa.
And I always put my rubber boots on. When we
I
had wood
have
floors,
yellow
but
rubber boots.
we had wood floors, but I had to have the rubber boots on and like ground myself. So
They're
I would,
fashionable up here. So our friend got married in black with red on the top rubber boots. Actually, she got kind of
Oh.
tipsy and didn't forgot to check her feet. She got married in February, like Valentine's Day,
Uh-huh.
and she just forgot to check her feet. And everyone was snorting as she was walking up because she had a rubber boots on. She had the most beautiful dress. The boots did not go. Yeah.
yeah, it sounds very Canadian.
Well, what can I say? She was
Uh,
nervous.
I lived
So
in Canada for a long, long time until I
did you
was
really?
40.
Wow.
From the age of I'm gonna say 17 till I was 45. I lived in
Sarah, you should see
Canada.
Ottawa City in the spring because Holland, in
Oh.
thanks for Canada protecting the princess during the Second World War,
Oh.
Princess of Holland, they send tulips every year, and then they plant them. And like you go to sleep one night and you get up the next night and you tour Ottawa, and it's like the paint fairy came and painted all over the city. You've seen that, I'm sure, Dory, right?
Oh yeah, I lived 4 years in Ottawa. I lived
Oh,
there
it's
from
lovely.
1973 until 1979, I think.
Did you
Or
live right in the city
yeah,
or
I lived
on the?
on Bronson and
It's a beautiful
Carlin,
city.
and
If you,
I lived in
if
an old house that was like the street that I lived on was pretty much all huge old brick houses, and they were all
mm,
the people that were housed in there were all diplomats from different governments. So from Iran, Iraq, Italian, so we had everybody on our street. But we were the corner street, and we were right next to Max Milk Store, which is only in Canada as far as I know.
Well,
And
don't
so
give,
none of the diplomats wanted to live on that corner. So it was a rental house. So I lived there with 4 other people. It was 5-bedroom house, huge brick house, and it was very close to Bank Street and very close to the canal. And I used to skate on the canal every winter. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
yeah, that's pretty. Yeah,
So I would skate up to downtown.
really.
Yeah,
Did you carry your boots or shoes with you?
I had a backpack,
Aha.
and I used to go to the bar. I'd skate up and go to the bar.
Did you skate back home? Or did you care? Or do you know?
I don't remember.
I get that. Okay.
I don't remember. Like the drinking age in Ottawa was 18.
Yeah,
So
it still is. It
a
is
lot
in
of
Canada.
a lot of us teenagers went out and got drunk back in the day. That's what we did.
Hmm.
you
Wow.
let's see. Alicia Ann says that it's only 90 degrees here today. I was reading an article and it was saying that California is actually in a state of emergency because they're reaching temperatures of 130
Yeah,
degrees Fahrenheit.
it's
It was freezing again here last night.
yeah,
Oh my
it's
gosh.
hotter there than it is here today, and we're usually way hotter than California. So we're having it.
Wow.
That's why I said I'm just chilling. It's nice and cool because it's only 113 today. Yesterday it was 117, so it's nice and cool today.
Alicia, you're about maybe 40 minutes away from me. Yeah, it's a scorcher out there today. The sun
It's
is just
cold. Yeah.
radiating.
It didn't snow, but there was frost in some areas.
Is it always like that up there, Mac 11?
Well, it can be.
Yeah. So, do you
I guess
guys get to
the
see
East Coast.
summers like we do?
What?
Do you get to see summers like we do when it reaches like 90
Well,
degrees?
we're kind of having summer. But on Twitter, a Canadian said, well, when it snowed, the next day they got on tweeted with a picture of snow and said, well, that was a lovely summer, as short as it was for 3 days, but God, it was nice. Some
You do
summers we have all rain.
you do realize that most Canadians live within 300 miles of the American border,
Not
right?
me. No,
No,
honey.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying most. The majority of our population is pretty much
But
on the American border.
so
So
do
when
you
you're
live in
asking
Canada
Canadians, just think
elsewhere?
about the
Do
northwest or
you
the northeast
do
weather.
you live in Canada now?
I know I live in Las Vegas.
Okay, so but a lot of the population of Canada is, if
Oh,
you look at the
Jana.
middle of the provinces live above that cutoff point. So but it's a short drive, 8 hours, 10 hours maybe to the border. But
Well, when I used to live in Canada, I lived in Vancouver, which was
you lived in Ottawa, right? Or Vancouver?
for 4 years when I was a teenager. Then I
Hmm.
moved
Yeah,
to
I've lived
when
my
I was
whole life in
19.
Canada, so I kind of
When
know a little
no,
bit.
when I was 20, I guess I moved to
Hmm.
Vancouver because that's where my family is from originally,
Uh-huh,
and
uh-huh. Well,
it's
then you know a lot.
25
Yeah.
minutes to the border from
Yes,
the middle of Vancouver.
yes, there it is, but where we are, it isn't.
Right,
Hey,
We're
Laced with
coast is
three
more
Lacey.
provinces
populated.
away from the border. So,
Happy Father's Day to all the daddies here and to all the ones who have passed on.
oh, isn't that sweet? Lacey's Lacey, so
She's a
sweet.
sweetheart. She really is.
Where's Lanky Tour? She's just as sweet.
Yes, she definitely is.
Hmm.
Do you
Lacey,
have cicadas then too? You know what? In certain cities around me have said that there's a lot of cicadas, but honest to gosh, I have not seen one cicada here in Beaver Creek. Not
no?
one. So weird.
Wow.
Hey, Frenchie, we used to go to Hall at 1 a.m. after the bar closed because Hall was open till 4 a.m. I
Natalie,
don't know if
Natalie,
that's
you
true,
should
Phil.
use your full name. It's so pretty. I wish she put her full name on first. Nathalie, Nathalie.
Do you know the golf club, the Rose Room, and the Green Door, Frenchie?
It's Natalie.
Yeah, call me Frenchie, Natalie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she's got a very pretty name. Very beautiful accent.
Because that's where we used to go. We cross that bridge and go straight to the golf course at 1 a.m., 1 or 2 a.m. We'd hitchhike.
Mm.
It was back in the 70s. People don't do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too dangerous to hitchhike nowadays.
Yeah, I
You're,
mean, that's not, I don't think I've ever seen anyone hitchhike except in Texas
mm.
since then.
Well,
Like,
it's illegal in our province, so just saying.
well, in Texas, people don't actually hitchhike. You'll just see them walking.
Well, there was a couple of murders um, across Canada for people
Oh,
picking up hitchhikers. So the
yeah.
government, you're
Yeah.
playing with your stream yards, aren't you, Sarah?
I am.
Which,
I'm seeing the colors changing. Are you seeing it, Tori? That's really funny.
oh, see, she knows the Green Door and Rose Room. Is it still there? We used to go to the Green Door. That was the basement. It was wild. I'm telling you, it was the wildest place I've ever been. Used to go there every weekend.
I
Cold
don't even think
Quebec.
I've ever been in a pub or a bar.
Those French Canadians know how to party.
Oh, Alicia, I heard that they had tornadoes down there as well.
Oh.
Maybe I'm mistaken, but I thought that I heard that.
Is Alicia that close to you, Sarah?
Yeah, she said she's 25 to 30 minutes away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wow, you should have a reunion or meet and greet.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I know who you can ask.
Hey, Bay Beauty. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
sorry.
Brian.
Uh, well, you need a prayer, don't you? We open. I can't stop it. I better get down before.
You're fine, Mac. I love having you come up. You're
You force us,
you're
Sarah. You force us.
I do. I say, Mac 11 Lynn, get up here now.
And I say, we know each other well enough. You can call me Mac.
Mac. I'm not gonna stay on too long.
Oh, she does that. She's used a story. She's changed the colors up and she's played around with the streamer. Did you see that, girl?
No, I'm not used to doing lives over an hour, I think. It's only 49 minutes, but
Well, okay, then continue. You
I
tell us
don't want
what.
to bore
So,
people to death. I feel like when I come on here sometimes,
listen, I'm fighting
or
sleep, girl. I'm fighting sleep. No, I'm just joking.
That
Um,
that doesn't surprise me, Natalie. It was not. It wasn't very violent when I used to go, but it was pretty wild. I'll say.
oh, Alicia, oh, are you kidding? Oh my gosh, the Melt Bar and Grill. Are you kidding me? Have you had the cowabunga sandwich?
what's that?
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. They have this sandwich and it has homemade gosh, what am I trying to think? Um like pizza rolls, right? It's artery clogging good. There's nothing
That
healthy about
sounds
the sandwich.
delicious.
I can't tell you what's
It's
in it,
like
but
a rolled up pizza kind of thing. Well,
oh yes, and it's
side
so
base.
good. It's so good.
Mm.
You need to try that. I swear, Alicia, you try that and let me know what you think about it. I've never had any other sandwich except that one.
We don't have one here. We ha-
Oh,
we
they're
we have
so good.
some.
Mac left us.
Well, maybe we'll get one. I mean, it's Las Vegas after all, and it'll
Hmm.
start. It'll like as the economy starts to regain, it'll it'll start to they'll start to build a lot more because
Mm-hmm.
we're right now, we've been for a while, the last few months, the number one destination
Yeah.
city. So I'm expecting a lot better economy here than it's
Yeah.
been for a while. Plus,
You know what?
we have more pot stores here.
Oh, that's nice.
Per I'm allergic to pot, so I can't
Oh.
smoke it, but because it's legal here, of course, I can't smoke it.
Right.
Um, there's one on freak. It's bigger than Starbucks. I'll tell you that much. Way
Oh,
bigger.
I bet.
My roommate smokes. He has to smoke outside because I'm allergic. But like
Oh.
when we would get in a car or truck together, he'd be like, "And there's one, and there's one, and there's one." I'm like, they're everywhere. You can't.
You
They're
know,
not on the strip. I don't think. I don't think anyone
yeah.
there is selling, but in my neighborhood, oh boy, they're everywhere.
Mac 11 decided that she's had enough of us and she jumped down.
Yeah, right.
That's okay. I'm not going to be on much longer, but um Alicia Ann said, "I love Yellow Springs." You know what? I oh my gosh, I love Yellow Springs too. We would go to the import house down there, and that's where I would buy all my Birkenstocks.
And
Anybody that knows me.
I
Huh?
wanted to tell Natalie that I used to ski in the Gatineau Hills.
Oh.
In it's right next to Hull.
Mhm.
Great skiing.
Oh.
Actually, I spent more of my um, what do you want to call it? My leisure time in Quebec
Mhm.
than I did in Ottawa, except in the summertime. Summertime, Ottawa is so pretty, and there's so many tourists, so it's fun.
Mhm.
But in the fall and winter, I used to like ride my 10 speed up to Pink Slate and go swimming up there, and just
Oh,
it's beautiful in Quebec, like the
I
countryside,
bet.
the maple trees, really nice.
I would love to make it up there someday. I hear it's beautiful. It was lovely meeting Dory and talking with you, Serendipity. What is Dory's name? Is she in the channel? She is. Let me see if I can scroll up and find her. There she is. There she is, Miss Mac. You know what, Evelyn? I adore you. And it was a privilege to help you. And I'm so sorry that all of that happened. I felt so bad for that. I didn't know what to do. And I'm just so glad that it was worked out. And I'm so glad that you're okay and that you're safe. That's what matters. I think a lot of you, Evelyn, and I know you're a good lady. So I wanted to let you know that. And I'm grateful for you.
I don't know how old Natalie is, but I
Hmm.
don't know if she remembers back in the 70s that there was something called the FLQ,
Oh, okay.
and there was a lot of bombings in Quebec,
Mm,
a lot of terror, internal terrorism between the English and the French, kind of like the Irish, Northern Ireland is, you know,
yeah.
it
Hey,
was.
Marie Duffy. How are you doing today, darling? Well, Dory, I think I'm going to end this.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
going
gonna say
to,
ciao. Ciao for
huh?
now. I'm gonna say ciao. Gonna
Yes. Thank you for coming up. It's a privilege talking to you. I love talking to you. You're so sweet. And I hope you have a good day. It's Father's Day, and I hope you have a good day.
I will. Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Have a good day, darling. So, I don't think anybody else is wanting to come up, but I just wanted to kind of, do kind of like a non-drama stream just to check in and see how everyone was doing. Ooh, Marie Duffy says, I live in Northern Ireland. Oh my gosh, just rub it in, Marie Duffy. I have always wanted to visit Ireland. I hear it's absolutely beautiful. I've seen pictures, some of my friends have visited Ireland, so I got to see through them. But oh, I would love to go there. That's on the bucket list. Oh, yeah, I bet your day is nearly over. It's 5:21 p.m. here. So, yeah, it's almost there. I made an early dinner, and then the rest of the evening is just going to be whatever. And I got kind of bored, and I thought, maybe I'll just pop on and see if anybody would want to come up and chit chat. So, um yeah, I wanted to talk on my daughter a little bit. I'm so excited for her. This is her third baby, and this little one is due any day. And I am so unbelievably excited. Like, I am ecstatic, not only for her, but to be able to see that baby. That's, oh, hey, Gone Girl. I love you, lady. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day, hon. Thank you for becoming a member. I really mean that. Yeah, Jana, you have a great day too. And thank you guys for joining the membership. I'm really wanting to turn this around so it's not always drama. I know that Brienne and I, my daughter, we're going to start doing some streams together. And then Brandon and I have something concocted. And there's a few other things that I have in the bag that we're going to be doing that should make this channel a little more fun, to where it's not always me just coming on screaming and yelling. And I think that would be healthy, you know. And it's just, this community is becoming so toxic, and I hate seeing all the people hurt, even if it's people I don't like. Sometimes I feel some kind of way and I feel bad for them. The name calling is getting out of hand. The blaming back and forth is just nuts. And then I'm really upset with a certain creator. He's doxing people, calling their jobs. That's got to stop, man. If we want this place to get any better, then that kind of crap has to stop. This community is worth saving because there are beautiful people in this community. And I'm not trying to talk as if I'm some type of righteous guru on this or anything, because I've made mistakes, but we can learn from our mistakes, and we can make this place a better place to, be. It's sad that you can't even go into a comment chat without having someone attack you. It's sad that, if you go to make a comment, you have people that will screen record it and make it their content and bash you. It's disgusting to me. So, I don't know. I'm going to jump off here. I'm sure everybody's, enjoying their Father's Day. Um, I love mine. I know that he's in heaven watching over me. And for all the ones that, have fathers that have passed on, they're always with you. I firmly believe that. I really do. Bye, Dory. Thank you so much for coming up. Um, yeah, Gone Girl, you're right. The YouTube streets are now unsafe. And I don't want to see it get worse. I really don't. And it just seems like every week it's getting worse. And, you know, people are outing others' addictions. People are making fun of others' addictions, and it's got to stop. It's not right. It's got to stop. When you take it upon yourself to out something so personal, that's not okay. And there was absolutely no outrage for that, which absolutely just boils my blood. You know, there was no outrage for that. And it was unfair to the person it happened to. Absolutely unfair. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy Father's Day to all of y'all out there. And I'll see you again real soon. I love you, Gun Girl.